Good afternoon and welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Today's Red Mic message, January 1st is not magic. Nothing automatically changes today. There's no lightning bolt, there's no personality transplant, but it is something else. It's a line in the sand. It's when you can decide not what you hope will happen, but what you're no longer willing to tolerate, what you're actually committing to, and what kind of year you're about to earn. Yes, earn. It's all up to you. No one's going to save you. Building a life you don't want to escape doesn't happen by accident. It's not reserved for the rich, the lucky, or the algorithmically favored. It belongs to people who are willing to do the work. That work starts with honesty. You don't really need to buy into the whole new year, new you, because I sure don't. That phrase sounds clean and pithy, but it also sounds like you're trying to erase everything that came before once that clock strikes midnight. And that's not wisdom, that's avoidance. You're not a blank slate, you're a continuation. Every lesson from last year still counts. Every scar, every missed goal, every punch in the gut, every quiet win that nobody noticed. And that's not baggage, it's training. It's gotten you here. So here's what's true. You are always going to be changing. Your body replaces itself. Your brain rewires itself. Habits harden, patterns deepen. Change does not come from motivation. It comes from identity, and it comes from discipline. Not what should I do, but what does a person like this do, especially when it's inconvenient? So as a disciplined person, what do you tolerate? What does a confident person say no to? What does a grounded person do on an ordinary Tuesday when nobody is watching? That's the real work. Most people celebrate today. A few people try to redesign their life today. And it doesn't come down to slogans. You've got to set boundaries. You've got to set habits. You've got to make uncomfortable decisions and stop postponing them. Here's the part that everybody overthinks. You don't need the whole plan. You don't need clarity on the destination. You don't even need to feel ready. You just have to start by starting. Do the first right thing, and then the next one, and then another. January 1st is not going to cause any of that, but it can be a start date for you. It's a line you either step over or you step back from. So don't wait for magic, because it's not magic. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for permission. Decide what you are done tolerating. Decide what you're committing to, and then earn this year one ordinary day at a time. What am I going to do? Well, I'm still applying for jobs. I'm still looking for a full-time gig, but at the same time, I'm really buckling down over the next couple, 3 weeks to really start pushing Red Mic messaging as a business. I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of folks that I've had contact with, a lot of folks that I haven't had contact with. And that's the decision that I'm making. January 1st didn't make that decision. I did. Identity drives your behavior far more than goals ever will. Your past is not something to erase. It's what you build on. Don't celebrate moments. Design outcomes, because momentum is going to begin when you start by starting. And that's today's Red Mic message. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you find it helpful. A little bit about football. Just watch the Texas Tech game, and the defense did everything they could to keep them in that game, and the offense just didn't do much. I know some people disagree with me about this, but I will say I don't blame the players for doing their level best to punch that ball in at the end of the game. But I do blame the coaches for calling the timeout. That was Bush League. Time's running out. Just let it run out. There was no need to rub salt in the wound. People have memories. People will come back. And I guarantee you the next time Tech faces Oregon, they're going to be extra motivated. It was Bush League. It was uncalled for. No reason to do it. One other point, though, you'll notice now that the bye week teams are now 0-2. Last year, none of the bye week teams won, and the bye week teams so far have lost this year. So let's see what Alabama does. Let's see what Indiana does. Indiana, of course, bye week team facing Alabama. And I'm really curious to see what happens in the Georgia Ole Miss game. I'm sorry, Ole Miss. I play with Ole Miss because it's fun. Thanks for being here, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. It's not going to be a hashtag Fun Friday. I am going to talk about the need to unplug, to unwind, to get away from it all for just a little bit. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Life is short. Drink the bourbon.